Welcome back everybody, Natsu here once again. This time around we are talking about Testament, so I see the new character Guilty Gear Strive. So I'm making this beginner guide. Keep in mind this is gonna be more a guide about how to use the character and any pointers, so you know or have a better idea how to succeed with this new character. The combo guide that will be coming soon, hopefully tomorrow. I apologize if it takes me a lot longer than other YouTubers because I work also, and this is like my hobby, to be honest. So I don't have, that capital to stop working because I need to work. Anyways, I digress. So let's go over here and start discussing this, okay? Oh, also, this is all gonna be time stamped. So anyway, let's go over here and start with the punch. You can see it's fairly normal, nothing too fuss about it, right? Now you can see that it chains together without any issues. Now let's go with the down P. Has a good range also, same thing, and you can also cancel to 4P. This also applies to the 4P when it's standing P, sorry. So yeah, now let's go about 4P. This is a great anti-air. It's in giant, and you can also cancel without any issues. Unfortunately, you cannot jump cancel, so you can go over and and you can see that you can cancel from all those normals, even from the 4P and also down P and standing P. Okay, so the next normal is gonna be 5K, and this is a great normal. It has good range. You can see over there. Another thing I want to mention, you can also special cancel without any issues whatsoever, right? Now down K also has good range. Now 5K reaches a little bit, longer, right? But down K also has a good reach. And keep in mind it's a true low, like they need to block that low, right? Also you can do for punch, right? You can do the same thing with like always with any 5K or down K, you can chain it to down D and then special cancel, right? Now having said all of that, right, now something I want to mention is that you see 6 hard slash or 4 hard slash has this issue that it's not an actual block string. So what I mean by that is that even if you try to use close slash, the frame advantage is not that big that will allow to natural combo, okay? Always keep that in mind, but you can use this in combos, okay? Also, another thing I want to mention is that 5K and then down D, right? One down, one DOS. It's a natural counter. Okay, it's a frame trap, if it works. If the person tries to mash crushing jab, right? See, as I'm doing right now, they will get on that frame. I mean, it will be a counter. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, having said that, right, this also happens any range. Now, be careful if you try to do it at close range, like really close, because there will be a small gap that the person can then throw you. Okay, so know that this can set up for things that you can add the stain effect, which I'm gonna go over that in a few minutes. But anyways, let's go. Okay, so let's talk about the next normal, which is slash. I'm gonna start with the far slash. You can see it's a great normal. You can also special cancel. Now keep in mind that even though if you special cancel, if you hit it with the tip, hard slash won't combo correctly, and it's a natural combo. But if you really hit it like really extra to the tip, the hard slash is not guaranteed. But even though if you do that, you can also, once you click with hit with a hard slash, you can also special cancel. Okay, see, like it misses over there. Now, unfortunately, you will see that hitting with those normals far, you won't be able to like combo to something else. I would recommend using more like a projectiles. That way you can then set up the fairies or the succubus or whatever you want to call it, or the raven. So yeah. Now let's go and talk about close slash. You can see that I can do close slash, down slash, and then far slash. So it will be 5 slash, 1 slash, and then 5 slash. Also you can do 5 slash close, 5 slash far, and far on fire hard slash. I mean, sorry, 5 slash 5 slash and 5 hard slash. Now you can, you know, combo from this, but keep in mind that there might be some special moves that won't be able to combo correctly. The best option will be always to go with the fireball. What I mean by the fireball will be, depending on the range, will be the slash version. Also, another thing I want to mention is that you can do close slash and then down D, and then your special cancel. To be honest, that's the best way to start your combos. It's more reliable. Now, one thing I want to mention on like 5K and then down D, right, is that it's not a frame trap, it's an actual block string. So be where you just know that, right? Let's talk about 6 hard slash, which is 4 hard slash. This is a special command, normal. Now you can see that, you know, you can special cancel, you can, you know, combo to the crow, and that way you can add the stain status, right? It's a great normal, it's a big normal, but the recovery of that is big, okay? So always know that. Also, as I mentioned before, this normal can not only be, you know, you can use it alone, but if you want to cancel it for another normal, you can use, for example, 5K or close slash, okay? Keep in mind, it won't be a true combo, and there's a big gap in between, so people can stop you for doing that kind of frame trap, which isn't a frame trap. It's like a super big gap. You can use it, but be careful, okay? Now, even though I say it's not a real string, if the character is already in a juggle state, it will combo all together, okay? Like a normal combo. So just so you know that you will have that option, right? Okay, so normal hard slash is a good button in the range, but keep in mind that also if you whiff it, you're susceptible to punish. So use it, you know, if Footsie Wars, use it sparingly. So you need to have a good character knowledge. So if you know your opponent can do several things, you can know that if it's worth the risk, okay? Now let's go with down hard slash 1 hard slash. This button has the same issue as 6 hard slash, which is not a true combo. So you cannot, like, you know, like you cannot do other things like other characters like the rest of the cast. Having said that, it will allow you to juggle afterwards, so you can combo 5K to then 6 hard slash. The same thing, you can do 5 close slash and then 6 hard slash, okay? Okay, so with all that out of the way, let's go talk about air normals. You can see the jumping punch is your normal jumping punch altogether. You know, you can chain in together in the air, so you can do several, you know, triple overhead depending on the time of the height of the character. Like if it's a big character that I'm taking, that can be done. Let's go with the jumping kick. Now jumping kick is kind of weird. You can see the range. Even though it hits on the back, it can hit on the front, but you need to be really close, and you also need to make it really deep like that. See? Now if you do it deep enough, you're able to combo, as you can see over here. So keep in mind that if you want to go that route, it needs to be super deep. Usually, you know, you can see that it's almost like close to the waist of the character. Now this also applies if you try to cross up with a move also. Now let's go talk about jumping slash. You can see that this normal, you know, if you want to use it as a jumping, it needs to be really deep, otherwise you will have issue to combo. Now I don't recommend this to be your starter. Also, if you try to do like, you can see that I'm doing a DOS and that do combo, but unfortunately it will leave you really away. Now if you try to do slash and then hard slash in the air, unfortunately hard slash will not be able to connect because hard slash animation will get cancelled. So I recommend more of the hard slash to be used as a jumping. Now you can combo from it, right? You can see that over there. But hard slash is more across the board, way better. Now keep in mind that also hard slash, you need to be careful when you jump in with it, because you might not be able to combo. If you hit on top of the head, you won't be able to combo correctly, as you can see over here. Okay, now let's talk about jumping D. Jumping D is a good normal, because it's disjointed. You can see that it also goes backward, so you can play a little bit of footsie game in the air. Now you can also, like any DOS button, you can also cancel to air dash right on hit. Now, to be honest, I don't recommend as a jumping, because it won't allow you to do it. And you can see that I'm having issues right now to try to connect it correctly. See, the hitbox is more. There we go. The hitbox is more horizontal than downward, right? So, anyways, let's go and discuss Dust. Now, his Dust button, you can see that the animation looks wise if you love that, but unfortunately its range is a little bit bad. I mean, there's a lot of Dust buttons in this game doesn't reach that far. Some of them do, legacy characters, but in the case of Testament, that is the case. Now I want you to notice the following. Okay, that's hidden over there. Okay, from here you can see it's not hitting, but if I do 5k, 5k reaches out. Okay, keep in mind that in the case of Testament, you can use close, 5k actually, and then cancel to DOS, and also close slash. Down DOS, you can see how it is. It is kind of slow, but it works, the kind of function. Now, to be honest, if you're gonna use any of his lows, use this and down K. Down hard slash, so far hasn't been good experience. Anyways, let's go over here. So you can see the fireballs. Now, you can see that the fireball will let with the fairy. That is a normal fireball full screen, and it's almost like a 75%. But if you hold it, it will be full screen, right? Now, this is something that if you notice right now, right? If you're like, for example, this application of holding the button will across the board make it so that all the fireballs range increase. The same thing for this kind of fireball, the hard slash fireball, which is more like an anti-air, right? And I want you to notice over here, see, it almost like there in the life bar, but if I hold it, it will go all the way upward. Now you can see that also the momentum is not that fast. It starts fast and then goes slower, right? Now, this is, about the reach, but if you see, if I hold the buttons, also the juggle state of the characters or the hit zone will be different. So in the case of the fireball forward, it goes a little bit forward. I can see over there, that's the normal one. But if you hold it, it will have more juggle state, and you can also see that the character goes farther away from a Testament. This also applies this kind of buff for the hard slash fireball. You can see that, now it's the normal one. The one before was the hard slash version. Hold it, right? So you see over there, that's the whole one, and it allows me to do combos way easier. You can do technically that kind of combo with a normal one. See, you can go over there, but it's way harder to do it because the juggle state is lesser. So you can see that I'm missing the combo completely, so you need to micro dash and do it way quicker. Now this move can also be done in the air. If you do the slash version, it will go forward. You can see it there. But keep in mind, if you hold it too much, it will cancel the animation, because it's the landing frames cancel the fireball itself. Now if you go all the way back, right, you can see that I hold it a little bit over there, but if it's normal, it will be like that range, right? You can see the heart. If we hold it all together, it's almost full screen, right? See, it cancels when you're almost going down in the. If you're close to the ground and you're holding it, it will cancel the animation. Okay, so that's for the fireball slash. But if you do the fireball hard slash in the air, instead of going upwards, it will go downwards. The same thing applies if you hold the button, it will go farther down, right? You can see, that over here. There you go. That's. If I go back, right, you can see that it reaches down there. But if I hold it, it will hit him. See? Now let's talk about the Raven. You can see that the normal range it goes up, but if you notice this, if I do it again, when almost the crow is reaching out to me, you will see that instead of going that up, it will go down a little bit down. So think about it this way: even though you can use a crow in other ways for it to change the trajectory, if you use it once and once it goes back, you try to cancel it. You will be able to change the trajectory a little bit downwards. Now, also something I want to mention is that you can see that sometimes it's missing. That is because you need to wait for Testament for the Raven to arrive to Testament. If you do it earlier, you won't be able to send that crow again, right? Now, if you see, I put the school fireball, and now when I do the Raven, it's tracking where the fairies are. This will also apply for the hard slash version. So if the fireball, the fairies are, if it was where the fairies are, or the succubus, it will be where the Raven will go, okay? Also, the Raven on block, so you can see over here, or on hit, will be able to put what is called the stain effect. So that status effects will be granted when they are hit by the Raven, either on block or hit, okay? Now, another thing I want to talk about is the teleport. You can see that I'm doing the teleport and it's not going anywhere unless I put the succubus. When I do that, it will allow me to go forward. Because it will track the fairies. Now, having said that, if you hold the button, you can see that if you do the teleport motion and you hold it, you won't be able to teleport. You will be staying there. The reason why you want to do that is to bait TPs or people trying to do reversals. So yeah, and you can play with it like it's doing overheads, doing some interesting mix-ups, to say the least. Okay, so let's talk about his other special move. You can see that I'm doing that move, which is house cycle back and slash. That is for the low version. Now, one thing I want to mention about this is that that also has an overhead version, which is with hard slash. But something I want to mention is that this move will track, but not completely. So what I mean by this, like for example, you can see over here, I'm going a little bit farther. You can see full screen is not tracking. And this is the same scenario for the overhead version. If I go a little bit forward, it's going way forward, right? Now, if I go all the way in the front, you can see that it's not tracking him that in forward. So think about this when you're... Okay, so let's talk about his super. So this super, you can see that is 2 times half cycle 4 and then kick. That will give that's a great super to use as an invincible reversal. Now this one over here, the one you're gonna see is the one used succubus. It's a great super. The issue with this is like trying to combo to it is a little bit harder than the other one. Also, you can see that once the succubus are out, Testament can recover and then he can, act on it. So you can use it as a pressure, but also it will grant stained status when it hits the opponent, right? And it will allow you to combo afterward. Also, in block, if you throw this super, for whatever reason, right, and the person block, the stain status will get also added on block, okay? Okay, so we already discussed about everything, so let's talk about stain has an effect on what you can do with it, right? So you will see over here that any hit, and when I mean any hit, I mean normal hits. Special moves do not count. So when you hit the opponent, right, it will make it so that they will have like an explosion, right? Now, keep in mind that this is any hit, like I said, not a special move, not fireballs, only physical hits, so your normals, okay? Now, that allows you to do combos that you weren't able to do before, as you can see over there. Now in block, the same thing applies, so this allows you to do new frame traps, also do more pressure. But keep in mind that it will be, the explosion is automatic. It's something that you cannot control, unfortunately, okay? Now, that will cover everything about Testament. So what I'm gonna do now, and that is the end of explaining this character, right? I'll be showing more a few combos of things that you can do with the character at this moment. Keep in mind, I'm still doing the beginner combo guide, so this is some stuff I have at this moment available. So it will be like some few combos. Also, we put it like annotations, so you see that in the video. Anyway, tell me what you think about this. Is there something else you want to know about Testament? Let me know in the comments below so I can reply to you over there. Or if needed, I will do a follow-up video about this character altogether. So far, what I think about this character is, I think it's a lot of fun. But I'm afraid that this character might not be, I don't know, might be lacking some stuff. But right now, it is what it is. We're still learning the character. But anyways, that's gonna be this part, so let's go with the combos. And yeah, as always, this is your first call. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Yeah, let me know. Take care.
Positive bonus.
やれやれ今日は長風呂しよう
Testament wins.